So, welcome to the last game of the best of 5 series. Peter Host against Fredinhiovic. It's the last game of the series. The next game will be the final. So, we will see who is going to be the finalist in the end. We had seen very interesting games, very exciting games as well between these two players, and I'm excited to see Arabia, which was chosen by Fredinhiovic. Is a very good player on that map because he loves his standard build orders. Peter Host on the other side, he is very good in standard gameplay as well, so I don't think he will be too much into trouble with this map. But of course it's Fredinhiovic home map, so he will have the slight advantage here. And let's take a look at the maps. We have Arabia, and the map is changed always. So these days, obviously with forward wood, which was not the case a few weeks ago. And very nice goal patch for Fredinhiovic. For Peter Host, not that nice. It's very much towards Fredinhiovic base, but he has a small gold pile in the back. So not too much of an issue for Peter Host here in the gold axis. Actually the map generation, especially for Peter Host, is pretty much wallable, at least this side here. So might be an option to just go to heavy stone walls and fast castle here. Stone walls to get really a secure base, and then boom behind that maybe. This is indeed possible here. For Fredinhiovic, it's possible as well. It's nicely wallable in the back rather than in the front of the base, which is not that nice. But the new map generation of Arabia, obviously easily wallable. We see both players going for the standard build order right now, not too much excitement. Fredinhiovic already scouting Peter Host's base, which might be a clue of what he's going for. So might be that he's going for. Come on, he's trying to lay the board. Okay, I'm excited to see it. We see that Fredinhiovic. Oh no, now he's creating villages, but I'm not sure if he has ever done it, or if he will just lose the scout, or the ball will just go back. We will see. But he is not doing too bad here, actually. The boar is following him in. He's almost in his base. It seems quite successful here, and it doesn't seem like he has tons of items. He's building the house, he's not housed. He had lured another boar into his home base. Very nice, and now Peter Host is coming with his scout, and the scout is shot. And Fredinhiovic can even chase the scout down with his scout. Very, very nicely done by Fredinhiovic. I didn't expect this to happen, to be honest. Fredinhiovic has an early advantage here. This is of course a precious food source which Peter now lacks. So might be that he is going for the deer in the north to gather fast food there. But I'm sure he didn't expect that. Peter did build the barracks, so might be that he's going for an Alps. Fredinhiovic just missed it, so it might be that Peter Host is surprising him. We will see. He is on to goal with already three 3 villagers there. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be the standard rush to fast castle build order here. He's also not building militia. I'm wondering what this barracks should be here. I mean, why barracks without following militias build up? I'm not sure. Usually you build up the barracks just before reaching feudal in order to prepare for the feudal buildings, but I'm not sure what his plan is here. On the other side, Fredinhiovic, he is up to feudal. Of course, he has more food, fast food. So that's why he's earlier to feudal than Peter. He also has his barracks already, so we might see archer build up from him. I'm not sure if we will see it. Is walling in a weird way, but well, not a bad idea at all. Just 2 villagers walling the front, 1 villager walling the backside, and he's completely safe. Peter Host on the other side, still not clicking up. Now clicking up, but of course having a huge disadvantage. And I'm sure Fredinhiovic will go for archery range right away. And he will have a huge advantage there. I'm not sure if Peter is expecting that. I'm sure he is on a reach with a scout. He will take care of proper scouting, I'm sure, because he knows now, yeah, there might be some follow-up. With the early feud by Freddy, it doesn't look like a fast castle there. Fredinhiovic, double archery range, and immediately 2 archers queued in each of them. Pretty nice, and almost completely walled, at least the front. Very nice. Peter Host sees the archery ranges, so we might see a defensive archery range into skirms by him, I suppose. So he is walling, he is building the blacksmith and the spearman. But he has seen the archery ranges. He must know what's coming, right? He wants to go for fast castle builds, which is weird in this situation when you know the archers are about to come. So I'm not sure what the idea is here. He sees the archers. He has to build a protective tower here to protect the woodline maybe, and the gold especially there. Now a stable. I'm not sure. Is he still wanting to go to fast castle? Why is he not building defensive tower there? I mean, he has to do something. He has to secure his gold at least. And I'm not sure if scouts will do it here. But anyway, we know Peter. He's very. I'm not sure if he's making the right decision here. Just a couple of skirms would, completely defend this here. Scouts are a weird choice here, especially without upgrades. He needs upgrades pretty soon. Good that he has a second woodline now, but he needs defensive structure. He needs tower. Maybe even a counter raid. But yeah, he needs to take care first of the archers. Just a couple of scouts might be the right choice here. Is of gold, but doesn't need gold right now for the further build up. He has to react. is reacting. He has a back wood line, that's nice. Peter going for the counter raid there. Which could be very nice. He could just pick the reinforcements. But I'm not sure if Freddy is already fully walled. He isn't. So these scouts can find fresh meat there on the go, especially. And yeah, catch Freddy off guard there. He's not reacting yet. He's completely busy with his archers. And yeah, Peter not protecting his woodline there, not building a tower. That's so unfortunate, but at least Freddy was drawn off goal. It has no gold excess anymore. So might be the end of his archer builder, but he has already a lot in his base. I like Peter, he's just switching sides here, but still, he should he should think about a defensive archer range into spirits there. So well defended by Freddy here. Peter should take care of the goal. Just maybe patrol here inside the goal there. Peter, build a tower there. You're so vulnerable. Okay. Peter now not building villages, not building scouts, completely focused on his micro there. He wants to achieve Castle Age, which would be the right move here. On the other side, Fredinhiovic is far away from Castle Age. Maybe it's not the worst choice here. So you need to get gold access. So build a tower here, please, Peter. And then get as much value out of your scouts as possible. Because otherwise you get punished. I mean, Fredinhiovic is back to goal with a lot of villagers there. And he's just sitting in the base of Peter, maybe not being active enough with the archers. Peter is not fleeing with some villagers. But yeah, Peter doing a good job here with the scouts at least. I'm sure Fredinhiovic is not expecting that we have refugees in the north of Peter's base. But Peter, if he wants to make knights, he needs to get gold access. So maybe that's what these scouts are looking for. Secure gold access. Maybe finally he is building a mining camp here and a tower as well. Would be so important. Because otherwise, how can you even think about knights? Fredinhiovic is wondering where Peter is going. He does not know about all the refugees here. Peter can just build. Peter can just build another TC in the north. Never mind. Now Peter is doing the right move. He is thinking about siege here to just get rid of these pesky archers in the base. And Fredinhiovic also advanced to Castle Age. Okay, so yeah, Peter has a limited time window now to just kill these archers once they crossbows, and they're way harder to be killed and way stronger against all the villages. What I like though is that Peter is thinking about expanding the north without Freddy noticing. So Peter will get access to gold here. He will be safe, and he will just be, not be bothered too much by these crossbows once he is not two town centers. On the other side, Freddy is not moving at all. He is all in. But the Mangonel is a good choice here. They can just get rid of the crossbows pretty easily. And now Peter has to use the two town centers. He has to use his advantage. It's a limited time window. Because Freddy is going into knights as well. Not two stables even. He did see what was coming with the siege workshop, so he knows that it's about mangonels which counter his crossbows very well. So we see a nice shot here by Peter Host. He has already 3 knights out. With the mangonel out, it's not too much of a value having crossbows there. When Peter gets his knight numbers, I hope he will have a second stables, then he will be able to just weaken the army of Fredinhiovic. Fredinhiovic now onto the gold, sitting underneath the TC. Okay, losing a lot of crossbows there. But on the other side, he has the lead. He has the lead in military. He has 40 military, Peter 9. I'm not even sure where these 9 are. And now the knights are roaming in. Peter not producing any military right now. I'm wondering about that. 3 scouts idle there. Oh, nice attack crown, very nicely done. And the Megadol is past now. And GG! Okay. Peter House could have had the advantage here. Maybe a second stable, go all into knights. I mean, there was not a strong army at all by Peter Host. Maybe if he would have had committed to army first before going to Castle Age, and maybe securing his base before building his first knight, maybe this would have been the better choice, but of course hard to judge. But strong game by Fredinhiovic. I pretty much like that the Rising Star finally made it to the finals. Probably deserved it quite a lot. And what happened to Peter? I'm sure it's a lack of training there, which we have seen. But what a nice game anyway. And I'm glad that I could have been your host here. And see you in the finals there.